All right. Hello, fellow humanoids. Uh, welcome, welcome to a. Um, we have goons and goblins here. I nailed it, right? Nailed that. There you go. Raise your hand if you're a goon. Now raise your hand if you're a goblin. All
What am I?
right. The confusion was good to see everybody's here. Welcome to Goons and Goblins, everybody. We're here with some more D&D, as always. Uh, in our last session, it was complicated, but we got out of Rexentrum, not dead. So, what is complicated is everything that happened before that, especially Navi's whole life, uh, is completely fucked. Um, which is fun for me, but I don't know about him. So we'll see how we'll see where that goes, as he has his COVID spear, that he's so aptly named. Uh, and yeah, the end of our last session saw our group riding out of Rexentrum on their way to Kamordah. Now, many days pass on this travel. You guys can have any conversations you want at this point with each other. So on the ride there, you guys tell me if there's a scene you want to play out on the road to Kamordah. Let me know what's going on.
Uh, I feel like we still haven't discussed something. It seems for now we are safe, and lots of things are going on. And we briefly touched on it, but Navi has a death bubble. Why are we not talking more about this? When will it turn on us? How do we fix this? What's going on?
So with
Death
that,
bubble.
Death
Everyone else was
bubble.
just so nonchalant about it. Am I the only one that's bugging out?
No answer, no responses, no nothing.
Just sitting
listen,
here like no one's okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe I am the one. I know I don't understand magic and stuff like that. Maybe I'm. You know what? Maybe this is a normal thing. Okay, you know what? It might be normal.
No,
so
no.
as they're talking, I'm gonna be casting identify on the spear.
Yeah. Okay.
So that'll be just a minute to cast.
Okay. No problem.
Hey James, you said it's this is not a normal magic thing. Why are you
Not that
so
I know
calm?
of.
Why are you so calm?
Oh, because I'm not dead. We're not dead.
For now.
Things aren't things aren't dying around us, except for that guard that had got sucked into the blade. Whatever. That's cool, I guess. But it's not happening to us. So score one on the board. I'd like to know what's going on. I'd love to, you know, wait for this spell. After that, then I'll start panicking.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try to be as chill as possible. I think because I just seen people just like disappear. It's cool. You know, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We don't know what it is yet. We're not dead. That's all that matters. It's cool. Everything's cool.
For, for chance, ballpark estimate, how many people would you say just kind of,
Four, maybe five.
God damn, that was quick. All right. Jeez. Oh, ooh.
And it can go through
Um,
walls.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, being in front of something doesn't stop it.
Panic later. Panic later.
Who's driving the? I wanna be the one like driving the cart because I want to be panicking but holding the cart and keep looking back like y'all not. Yeah, just no. Okay. I just. Yep. It goes through walls. Yep. Nothing sacred or safe so far.
Uh, yeah. So, Dick, you were actually caught in a net in the last episode here, and you're actually in the cart with Yunra and Romero at the moment because you were there. Um, your identify goes off, and it is the name is the Ruinous End. You know all the mechanical stuff that it gives you. That has been stated already on the weapon itself. The last thing you get is the effect that you're not aware of, which is that any creature with a challenge rating of 0 that gets within 10 feet of you will immediately die.
What?
Which any creature with a challenge rating of 0 will automatically die if they come within 10 feet of him. Now, to translate that into in-world speak, because Navi has no fucking clue what the idea of challenge rating is, um, strength of life would be it. If you are strong enough, if your life force is strong enough to endure it, you will be fine. But if you are not, then you will crumble and fall apart. And for full disclosure, challenge rating 0 extends to any and all regular commoners and citizens that you will find anywhere. They are not challenge rating 0. It means that there is something different about them, which is why the guards did not disintegrate, because they're not challenge rating 0. They actually have stat blocks and they can attack and they can do stuff.
It said creature, right?
It does extend to animals as well.
So we
Yes,
have strong
little
horses.
birds.
Horses have challenge ratings. Horses are theoretically things you can fight.
I want to pet our horse like you're strong, strong
Yeah.
one.
That's gonna make
Weapon?
that's gonna make this very difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Also know that because of that, you can't go home. Absolutely no way. You go get anywhere near your parents. Gotta figure this one out.
Oh God. Well, Navi, I guess we're gonna be hermit people.
Seems like it.
Okay.
I'm a,
No.
I'm gonna continue to lay there as I slowly get over this COVID.
So, okay, this is all fine and dandy. It What are the magical effects that keep popping off when you did that splash and all that miasma came out? What was that?
So apparently, that's just a random effect that happens whenever I react to somebody hitting me. That's what I can gather from this.
Did I do a check on that?
For what's the check for?
Uh, to see if I could identify like that random effect. That's some sort of magic thing that can be explained.
Um, yeah, it can be explained. It's not really a check. It can be explained in the sense that the randomness of it is something you've seen in certain spellcasters. Uh, Above the board wild magic sorcerers, because he is rolling on the wild magic table whenever he hits somebody with it.
Oh,
Okay. Woo! Ball and camera. Well,
sorry about that.
that explains something.
Yeah. Yeah, so for full disclosure, he gets plus 2d8 piercing damage whenever he hits something with it. Use a reaction to hit a creature with it. And whenever he does actually successfully hit a creature with it, it will give you a random wild magic effect. You'll also get disadvantage on all of the strength and constitution checks that you ever make. And he can't get within 10 feet of normal people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting weapon.
Hmm.
So the kid's in there.
From what I can gather, I can only assume that he is.
So if we get him out,
That's the tricky part. These hits a fucking rock in the road. You see him go,
my bad.
So weak. Fail Constitution save.
uh, uh, uh.
Did you not?
All right. Anything else? Anybody? Anything else? Anybody want to address? This is the time to do it.
Okay. Putting this Navi Death Bubble Wild Magic Baby Spear to the side.
Mhm.
A lot has been going on. I think we need to refocus on to what we're actually doing and where we're going. Cause I kind of, be honest with you, I just been going day by day, surviving. So when we get to where are we going again?
Kamordah.
Morta.
Kamordah.
Yeah. What are we doing there?
Investigating the rumors that you heard about the way that the geography is laid out. Basically, it was the stories that Navi had received.
Oh yeah. Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah, remember because the land is richer than it should be. That's how it's producing its fine wines and it's fields of stuff, right?
Vineyards,
Yeah, vineyards.
just giant
It's
like
nap.
mineral,
It's Napa
so like
Valley.
mineral heavy. Yeah, it's mineral heavy. Like soil, and it's all like muddy there as well. And at the same time, because of like it's so mineral dense, none of those are particularly great for you. So they actually can't drink like groundwater in Kamordah.
Oh,
They actually have to rely on rainwater to actually get fresh water. And there,
but they can drink wine though.
they can drink wine though. Yeah,
I would help with the investigation about drinking as much wine as possible, so we can figure out where this is going,
yeah,
where it's coming from. I got y'all.
not, yeah. Because it's not only that, but you're also following the Jiraz lead because this is literally the last place that he was seen
Yeah, a year and a half ago.
year and a half ago. Yep.
All right. We have to. Okay. Okay. James, you're a great engineer and artificer.
Okay.
Navi, you know magic stuff. So does James. Is there possibly a way for us to have a gauge with us to know who would die in this death bubble before we go into this city? Or are we
More
just risking it?
more context. This is more like a town than a city. So,
Oh my god, we're
uh,
about to kill so many people.
exactly. As opposed to Rexingstrom, which has a population of over 200,000 people, um, Kamordah has a measly 7,000 person population.
Okay.
This is very small in comparison. This is probably the smallest place you've been to in the campaign so far.
You know,
Okay. Okay. Um, let's let's work out the logistics here. I think we're gonna have to leave the cart like outside the city just a little bit. We're gonna have to do some sort of softening situation because this cart's about to be your bed. Because I don't want to have you come in. And I mean this with no offense, honestly, because
I
this is
agree. I
you got a
agree.
death bubble, bruh.
I agree. Leave me in the cart. I'll be fine
and we
here.
move at night.
With
Okay.
the least amount of population.
Okay. Okay. I like that idea. I like that idea. I'll stay in the cart with you, Navi.
Appreciate it. And I'm just gonna like sit up with my back against like the hard part So like, I guess if you look at it, it'd be like back to back to D's as she's writing. And I'm just gonna pull out my journal and start writing in it.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all.
So, um, just to follow up on Deeza's thought, is there some sort of gauge that I can create?
This would be fucking hilarious.
Oh God.
Oh man, give me give me an intelligence check.
I'm helping you on the inside, but I don't have the action to help.
This is like the shot in
18.
the dark. Okay, 18. Um, boy, this is. I'm gonna say probably not. I'm gonna say no. Uh, the way that he would be explaining like challenge rating to you would be in like some very abstract kind of like, if their force of presence is just high enough, and like so it would be basically be like, can you create a scouter, basically, is
Yeah,
kind of what you're asking for. I'd say you absolutely can't gauge a scouter to kind of like look in and see like the exact challenge rating of everybody you've passed by. But if you can attempt to make something that can identify specifically weak people.
I
I'll
feel like
go
that's
with
better
that.
than nothing.
Yeah,
That's better
that,
than nothing.
that
I'll
might be
take
it.
that.
The issue with it is you think you can do it, but you don't know if you're gonna have the materials for it. like, and you'll have to wait until you get to Kamordah to see if they have the materials for it. Considering this ain't Hupperduke, like, it ain't. You don't have all those resources there that you
Okay.
would there. So yeah, give me another intelligence check. How about that? Let's do that one more time. One more again.
30-20.
30-20. Um, roll me a percentile dice.
92.
Okay. You think it's gonna cost you 920 gold pieces of material to do what you need to do to make that scouter?
We better start divvying this up.
So if I round the carry the 920,
Yeah, with all the metals, all like the time and the appropriate things you'll need to kind of not only make it be able to, but make it able to like display it and actually give you a sensor for it. Then imbue like it would be some kind of mechanization. It's gonna take some time too, but um, you could actually get started with the stuff you have right now on the trip. You just know you'll need more materials once you get there to complete it.
920 gold pieces. Golly. Uh,
3, 4, 6, 8. Could not be a little more. Let's run people's pockets.
Is a very bad roll considering.
yeah, I'm
92% is like
it's
it's a
hitting
92%
me now.
chance you make it.
Yeah, like I didn't know what I was rolling percentile die for, so I was like, all right, yeah, let's see if it. Oh, it's high. Yay!
I was
Something good's
my
about
my
to.
my thing was like it's 1,000, and then we would just go under. We'll just for the 1 through 100, we'll figure out where we land. 1,000, and then whatever it is like minus that, like the scale, like thousands the cap, and it was just like you roll low, you basically be like, bro, I could do this shit with what I got in my hands right now. Just give me some time, brother.
True to your word, you like, damn, that's just 920, bro. You gonna have to. It's a scouter, my guy. How you supposed to figure out life force, bro?
The force of will and
And move.
Yeah, someone's
Shit.
presence. Dude, it's over 9,000. It actually does open up. If we get like a full scouter, it actually does open up us to possibly get that kind of level
Do a
going.
little. Boop.
Oh, sure. Oh,
It's
okay.
over
Sunlit.
9,000. We'll figure it out. That's hilarious. Okay. Um. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do? Because if not, we will do what we got to do.
I'm
All right.
still
Nobody.
digesting all of this. I'm like, Navi has a murder bubble. There's a baby inside of a spear, and we're about to become detectives. All right. I'm just gonna keep driving.
Yeah. You guys keep driving. We're gonna fast forward quite a bit. Uh. And you're there. Here we go. Many days of travel. Precisely, maybe like 6 days of travel. I would say it takes to get here. Um.
Oh, that's
And
fine.
you pull up at the kind of side of the mountain peak, which what's the name of the mountain again? I always get this one wrong.
Mounty
On the
Mount.
peak, yeah. At the like foot of Mount Mentiri is where Kamordah lays. Uh, and you approach it. There's like mud. You kind of get the feeling that everything that has been told. You guys have asked and inquired about Kamordah several times. And it seems like of all accounts, everything that you've heard is completely true. It is muddy, it's brown, it's kind of dreary, but a lot of the kind of dreary. And as you like pull up, you kind of see that there's like two parts of the small kind of town. There's like the what is it called, or what did I name it? Um, I simply put the mud fields, which which is basically the where most of, I wouldn't say most, maybe like half of the town is takes up, which is just regular area. Basically, it isn't big enough where it has a lot of sectioned off areas like in the other big cities that you've been in. So the mud fields would kind of account for literally everything that isn't the vineyards. Everything, and then the other half are the vineyards, and they are like super ornate and completely like, it's, you could tell there's old money in there, like on
Oh,
that other side. Like it's heavily fortified. uh as you approach the gates, you do see there are um typical crowns guard that you would find at any city you go to, but they're also accompanied by people who are not in uniform, that are kind of like working side by side with them. uh So yeah, you guys pull up into or you guys can stop me at any point to do any preparation before you guys get here. Yeah.
I thought I don't want to pass by those people. Have Navi somewhere within 10 feet, and they're just and then they're like, bro, what the fuck? And everybody's on guard. So let's go. Let's like we see the gate, pull off to the side. Just
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Pull up to the side. Mhm,
a little
all
further
right.
back as well, just in case.
mhm. Yep. Yeah. Yenra Romero park out too. Figure it out.
I explained the situation
Uh-huh. Everybody's
as to
informed.
why we're like leaving the cart like this, and then find something soft for Navi to lay on at least, because this is a wooden ass cart. I don't know. We got
Yeah.
bedrolls or something.
Yeah. You guys all have like explorers kits with bedrolls and stuff like that. You guys could be comfy if you wanted to be.
Yeah, we'll make it comfy.
All right, and then I guess the remaining group of us will just venture on to the city. I guess.
I'm gonna stay with Navi.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. You guys come in. It's like it's fortified in the sense that like there are people around that are protecting it. Like it's not super not like big gates everywhere or anything. Once again, this is very much not not even remotely the same as the feel in Rexentrum in terms of just the way that like any gates that they have are like wood instead of hard stone, like and stuff like that. At least to get into the mud fields, like once you get into the vineyard spot, like it's completely different. But here, everybody is kind of chilling. It feels like rich and poor kind of separation here, on a micro level. Yeah, you guys walk through the gate. Um, the guard that's there is like, you do know we have places to park your cart within the town. There's no need to keep it out here.
Uh, Now horses, they like the outside. They like to be cooped up.
Okay. Welcome to Kamordah.
Whoa, greeting.
Greetings. What brings you to our fine town?
Uh, just scoping out.
Wait, is
So
everyone away from the cart now?
yeah, at this point, yeah,
Ah, dang. Okay.
yeah. Uh, Scoping out what we have fabulous, the best wines in the world reside here. Please do not skip out on trying them. That's what
Fine,
most people come here for.
sounds
feel
good.
like that's most of the reason why we're here. She, I mean, I heard about it. See if it was true.
I can assure you it's true. And for everybody, you know, everybody also likes to come here because it's a bit further away from, where the war's happening. It's a little more chill back here.
Ew.
So it's a double. It's a good vacation spot. Welcome to Kamordah. Stay as long as you want. We will take your business. And the guy
Good,
next to the guy next to him is just like, doesn't say a word, just
good to hear. All right. Chapter, you know where a good inn is?
a
Good,
good inn.
uh, good
Yeah,
bar.
good bar. Definitely got one of those. Give me 1 second. I have this written down. Let's see. The inn. Okay, yeah. The inn is called the. Which one do I want to give you? Uh, there's a few. It would be the the bent coin inn.
Hmm.
Cool.
The bent coin.
Right.
Right. And the bent coin resides rather close to the Rainbow Vineyard, so it's a short travel from there to you know get your wine tasting going.
Wine. Intriguing. Have any arts and crafts stores?
Some craft stores, do we? Uh, I don't think we have. Be more specific than arts and crafts.
Um, well, pencil.
Pencils? Well, our general stores can cover that. You can definitely find that here.
That's great.
We
That sounds.
It's also true. Is there anything else you are looking for within the walls of Kamordah while I'm here, not getting paid to be a tour guide?
Oh,
Anything
sounded
super, super interesting, like local myth.
The local vineyards are very interesting. Uh, of course, will never have the opportunity to search the vineyards themselves, but you may taste the wine that it produces.
Something secret about the wines. You can't see how it all happens. See the vineyard and its element. It's just a show, but no tell. You know.
It's very much a show, but the estates that are in charge of the vineyards aren't very keen to giving out information about them, as if would potentially sink their business.
Makes good business sense. All right. Bank coin we go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
You've been a pleasure.
as have you. Yeah, ducks his helmet a little bit. Yeah, you guys walk in, and it's just mud fields, just like splat whenever you take a step. It's mud all day. It's mad. It's crunchy. It feels bad. In the middle of winter, so it is like drab
Oh,
here as well. It's just not. It kind of gloomy here for a place that represents so much like stature of like social class as well. And you make your way. It's kind of like if you were to, it would be near the back, as like from the entrance, the vineyards would be closer to the back of the town, as the vineyards are are literally the closest thing to the mountains over there. So like before that, you do run up to an inn. It says the Bent Coin Inn. It is just a picture of like a gold piece, and it's like somebody bit into it, and it got bent. Yeah, you could head in if that's what you're looking for.
Yep.
So
Sounds good to me.
I
What's up?
think Nicky has like his level 0 trench coat,
Okay.
and he has a mask, and he's gonna take off the mask. You're gonna see a human on lady, very like a Ronda Rousey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Hilarious, hilarious.
so
Uh,
muscular. Yeah,
okay, yeah,
Ah,
no. Well, if it's Ronda Rousey, that seems to be implied. It's just still kind of muscular.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You head into the Bent Coin Inn. Uh, as you head in there, I would say it pretty much mirrors a lot of the outside aesthetic, as like it is rather nice here. There is a good buzz inside of here. Like people are kind of drinking, having a good time. Normal, nothing spectacular is happening. You do notice there is a an elven woman who is tending to the bar at the moment. There's like waiter servers. This isn't like bozos. This is actually like a functional operation. Like people,
respect on Bozos.
I'm waiting for you guys to do that. It never happened. So hey, yeah, people are here. Uh, yeah, you come in, and there's a table you can go to if you wish to see it down. In case unless you have something else you're trying to do.
nah, I'm just gonna go take a seat with the esteemed group of people.
Yeah, you guys go find your own table. Uh, doesn't take too long. Like people are kind of running around, like not too busy. Not like it's bumping in here, like but it is just like okay business. You could tell that this place gets like a regular influx of people who come in every so often. And eventually the elven woman comes up to your table, and she's just like, "Afraid I haven't seen any of you around here before. How can I help you? My name's Atian. I am the owner of the Bent Coin Inn."
Hey,
It's nice to meet you. I've heard that Kamordah is a great wine place, and I've probably come here for wine and see the sights.
Um, okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. There's a wine menu
Oh,
given to you at the Bitcoin Inn, giving you an idea of what they have here.
All right. Um. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Um. Cool. Huh.
These are the wines that we currently hold at the moment. These are imported from other places. They're the esteemed of other. They're the esteemed wine of Phelan, to be exact, which is a different small town within within the empire. Is like if you wish to get the local vineyards, you will have to order from the Rainbow Vineyards itself. So,
Okay.
but I assure you, this is amazing quality. Does there seem to be a problem?
That's not a
This
problem.
shit
I'm
made
just
Harold
a
fucking
little.
leave.
I'm just a thoughtful guy.
what?
I like to make, nice and evaluated choices. I'll go with the Russell Cost Evening Dream one.
Okay, absolutely. I'll get you a bottle. Anybody else want something, or is that
Um,
for the table?
how about you give me something like something
Say that again.
give me something sweet.
Okay. Let's see. If you want the sweetest wine we have here, that would be the Oveseo family dark red wine. Would be the sweetest that we have available.
That sounds lovely.
All right,
Oh,
I'll get you one of those out too. Anybody else want something? Hey,
I'll hand her the 40 gold pieces before she leaves.
okay. You see, you see everybody else at the tavern that's here. Nobody drinking wine. everyone, everyone just got regular ass shit.
yeah.
I know. I feel like I got hit with the you're a tourist. Hey, I
you got
got
hit
you
with
right
you got
now.
hit with the tourist menu. This ain't even on it. Like,
Got hit with the okey doke.
yeah, it's just like here. Well, would you like some of this? Like, it's just like why
Glad
do
I'm
you?
not there because I would have
What?
like I'm leaving.
I'll I'll remark at that. Look around for a second. I'll be like, so after I'm done with this, right? You mind showing me the regular menu that everyone else is working with? Because I don't know. I don't see any wine around here.
Oh, I mean, if you just want to like ale or something, you could have just said that.
Oh no, I definitely want the wine experience. I just wanted to, you know, get a little column A, a little column B.
No problem. She's she's gonna leave, come back with your bottles, have all the like the fancy things around it. And it's not very fancy place, so it looks a bit out of place. You guys look like complete douchebags ordering the wine here. Compared to like when she passes by the wine, she's like, "Oh, it's one of them again." Like I hear from
So
somebody in the
this is
table.
like ordering Foster's in Australia.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, oh, it's one of them again. Why are they even here? Is as you guys get your wine, um, the she's like, well, it comes to the regular menu. It's not much of a menu. It's just what do you want? We'll see if we have it. Are you looking for anything specific?
Not at the moment, but so I'm just gonna open
Yeah.
the wine bottle.
Oh,
But after, I'll come back.
all right. Well, if you need anything else, you could just get me. I'll be running around taking care of everybody. Uh, yeah. I guess I'll go. If there's nothing else to say, bye.
I'm gonna turn to the table. Gonna hold on. I need to
Swirl it a
get a little
little
order
bit.
more.
Make it worth.
40 gold pieces worth. I taste it. How does it taste? What's going on?
It's. I think you are when you first taste it and you like really taste it. You're angry. You're angry because in your mind you're like, yeah, that's worth 40 gold pieces. and you and you expected and wanted that not to be true so you could have something to complain about.
All right. If anybody else wants some of the wine, Yenro, Romero, Dick.
Can Mousego pop out of nowhere and just have his little cup?
Yeah, absolutely.
James says,
his
"Who
Oh,
else
little
wants
thimble.
some?" He's just like,
You got a little thimble. It's just
no, I said I was staying Mousego. It's like, hold up, you going to wine country?
Monster's just like he has like fancy clothes out of nowhere.
oh,
Just for vacations.
sure.
He has like his own little like table that he has on top of the table.
And
It's
all
just-
Come
still
in,
waiting.
come in. It's like it's time.
he takes like a thimble of the wine and pours it to his own miniature wine bottle that he just puts it into his miniature wine glass that he's just like
Got his little napkin. Like,
yeah just built
Mousego
for
is
this.
a mouse of class.
He pinky out. He's
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah. So my friends here at this table, who looks the most interested? Let's take a scan of the room, shall we?
all right,
Besides,
take a
the
scan.
tiny mouse having his own little wine.
Yeah, you take a scan of the room. You're just like that mouse is pretty interesting. Like, immediately, that mouse is probably the most interesting thing here. Somewhat like there's at least one drunk person who looks over at the mouse, eyes like pop like out of there, out of there. Oh, I think I drank too much. He just leaves.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Um, I'm looking for uh some sort of local that knows a little more than he should about the city. I It's
Uh,
very vague, but I'm
you
like,
no, you think about that, and you think about which local in every city would likely know more than everyone else. It's the barkeep.
hmm,
They are the cross section of the community. They would hear everything.
all right, I guess it's time. Gonna finish the finish the glass
Yeah.
and then get out and go talk to the barkeep.
Yeah. he go he goes to the bar. At this point, the same elven woman, 18, is back behind the barkeep. Oh yeah, can I do you want another bottle? I could get you another bottle if you want.
Bottle is amazing. I
Told you.
might
It's
have
just
to come back to you, but
please do.
I've been thinking, done a bit of reading on this thing, to
Interesting,
use
yeah.
libraries, and hold on, I'm gonna pause. I'm trying to think out of game. There's something about the temperature here that's weird.
There's like there is temperature. It's like what's coming out from the ground
Yeah.
is like really it's really hot and really mineral heavy. Like those are the two things. So that's what the temperature would be. So it is technically slightly warmer here due to that. But it's more of just like this kind of land mass has that. That's what you read about.
Mm. I'm thinking more like, so there's that, and then there's I guess vestiges, but those are like urban legends, I guess.
Um, I mean, to most people, they would be I think if someone has heard of them, I don't think they'd be like urban legends. They'd mostly just be like, oh, they probably just lost to time. Like, who cares? Like, kind of thing.
Mm.
That's if they know. Like, there is a really big crux, like a really big amount of the community that has no fucking idea like what those are.
Mm. I feel like I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, I need to ask the local about the reason why we're in this city. And I'm like, why are we here again? Hold on. We came here to investigate just the city itself and its geography.
And to you're here to find Jiraz because Jiraz was kind of tied to the first vestige that you guys found, and like there's some stuff going on. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I could go with that angle. Hmm.
Right.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of shady people around here. A lot of folk come around.
Quite a bit. Like not even like there are plenty of shady locals. Honestly, there's just a lot of
Mm.
shade around here. We are at the foot of a mountain. That makes sense. Are
Excuse
you
me for not introducing myself before. I'm James Grundlewald, world's
pleasure?
greatest bounty hunter,
Pleasure to meet you.
and I've been looking for one Gerard.
A
Would
Jiraz.
any, would that person happen to have passed by this town?
Um. hmm. Do you have anything like a Jiraz? It's not. I wouldn't say it's the most common name, but anything about his appearance, anything that give it to me. I see a lot of people, and I honestly not everybody gives me their name when they introduce them because it's usually in and out business stuff. So it's kind of like with anything you could tell me about him past just appearance, not past just a name.
Would Navi have given me some sort of description?
Would Navi have given him some sort of description?
Yeah, when he first talked about him back in Hupperdook.
Okay, yeah, that he would have given you a description of him.
A
Which did we
full
ever settle
description.
on? We ever settle on a an appearance for him?
Nah, so pretty much he is a human, about 5'10" to 6 feet. He's
Mhm.
middle age, and he was wearing last thing he was wearing was the Kobold Soul colors. Um, don't know what happened to him after that. Most likely he's not wearing them anymore. However, he is it, more so than his appearance is the way that he acts. He does. He might seem a little to a lot off.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did see someone like that. Yeah. It came by is kind of. I mean, you said like little to a lot off. It's kind of off, muttering to himself. Came in here, didn't look like he fully knew what was going on. He had some Cobalt Soul garb on him. Never identified himself as such, but he came here with that. He looked a bit perplexed. Uh, didn't bother asking, just took an order. Like he's one of the many people that would have come in here and left. Like he didn't really leave an impression other than he was just felt a little off. Didn't really have much of a conversation with him.
So, first, how long ago was this?
Oh, this must have been at least maybe 3 4 months ago.
Okay. Did he ever come back?
Uh, not that. No, I don't remember him coming back. I think I would have remembered if he showed up more than once. Probably had to ask him to leave because he would have been disturbing the customers. But definitely he was here one time. I know that. I don't know anything beyond that. Is there a particular reason why you're looking for him? Anybody you might know in town? Maybe I could point you that direction.
Certain someone has a bounty on him. I'd rather find him easily, make things peaceful, just go shuffle one person off to another person, have a conversation, they go their separate ways, you know.
Oh yeah. No, I know. Can't help you with that, man. I don't really have much on top of
Yeah,
that, but yeah, I definitely have seen the person you're speaking of, though. A bounty
this
on
is
him. Bounty on him. What did he do?
personally, I wasn't really told as to what. I'm not a person that likes to ask questions. I get, I get what I asked. I get what I'm given. I go forward.
I'll keep my eyes out, see if there's anything going on. Um, in that case, but good luck. Honestly, good luck on trying to find him. It's luckily it's not a very big place. I have some good luck if he's still here. Stay here long enough, you'll find him.
Yeah, chances are he's probably on the move, but I definitely give the rest of this town a little look over just to be sure.
Absolutely, no problem. Well,
Oh, and if there's any other bounties in this town that need to be filled out, holla at your boy.
mm, there really aren't bounties in here really because the starosta of Kamordah has recently, well, not even recently, the starosta of Kamordah has enlisted mercenaries all around the city to help out the guards.
No kidding.
Yeah, they the empire sees the vineyards as a huge economic boost as they export all those wines to different places, mostly to the nobles of different cities, and it puts the people here in good standing with them. So they have labeled it as high priority. So because of that, the Starosta thought it'd be good. There are a lot of mercenaries in wartime who are looking for extra work, most guard duty. So they're around kind of keeping things pretty clean. Not to be fair, not a lot of crimes are going on around here either. So have a pretty cushy job.
So you'd say if one were to take a night stroll, it'd be real quiet. Nobody would really be out there except for maybe a few guards or something like that.
Oh yeah, the nightlife here, everybody will either be home or drinking somewhere, as drinking is what we do here.
Good to know. All right. Well, it's wonderful talking to you. Go walk back to the table.
Wonderful, yeah. You go back, you're back at the table.
Does anybody not want to take part in this investigation? Speak now. If I hold your peace.
I'm ready for everything. Anything.
Got his game face on. It's like, yo, just put me in the game, coach.
Our
Now still
NPCs
just drinking
just
his wine and like, still here.
our NPCs just chilling, not really saying much. They're just absorbing it all in.
Yeah, pretty much. Though they're like, we came here to investigate. That's what we're here for.
We should go to sleep early. I'd rather be nice and rested and able to do this as well as possible. What time is it now?
I feel like it's like late afternoon.
Yeah,
Oh damn.
damn. All right. I want to go to sleep around 8.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Do the long rest, then get the
Mhm.
8 hours, and then start the investigating at like 3.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Uh, actually, yeah, that's pretty good. You hear Romero is just like, I think if we're gonna find out anything substantial about this place, we should probably get into those vineyards. Figure out what's going on there. It's from what people have been saying, it seems like it's open to the public, so we could at least roam the premises.
Maybe we should do that now.
Let's do that now.
Taking that bottle with. No. We didn't finish that shit. Take that's 40 gold, nigga. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So
Put
you're
that in the
slowly
bag.
putting these things up, changing his clothes. Is like 1 second.
Yeah. Just yeah. Let's see what's going on.
Man, if I find a ring that makes it so that I can talk to Mousco or he can talk, it's over.
You
just
know,
to
we
get a
just need
good
to get sending stones.
just to get an idea of kind of some of the other things you see around the mud fields in terms of like just structures, I should say. There is a small corner, as every place has, for the kind of law enforcement here. So there's a place called the Cinder Block Watch, which is the barracks for the guards and currently housing the mercenaries as well. There's also the Old Ember Courthouse, which is the courthouse here. Um, there is uh, there's a place called the Boiling Lake, which is like kind of to the side of the city. It's like this very like muddy, like boiling mud in a way.
How hot?
Uh, it's like unnaturally boiling all the time.
Ah, dang. I was like, yeah, nice good mud bath in there, but no, your skin will fall off.
Yeah, there's a herbalist shop around here. There's also a there's also certain temples as well. Um, specifically temples to Bahamut, Arathis, and Palor within the town. This isn't big enough, so they do not house every single deity. So that's it, and that's what you could see outside the mud fields from what I've gathered here. I don't think I put anything else. If I do, we'll find out. But yeah, you guys can get up and head to the Rainbow Vineyards. um, all right. So as you get to the front of kind of this turns into almost like a gated community at, at this point. Someone's just like, "Welcome to the Rainbow Vineyards, where the best wine in the world is stored and created. How can I help you today?"
Like to test the best wine in the world.
Best wine in the world. You got it. You can head over to the Well Groomed Husband. That is a tavern within the Rainbow Vineyard. Or you could get your wine tasting done. There's the inn there, the inn slash tavern slash good overall place is funneled with all the wine from the estates directly that currently live within Kamordah. You can go, and he like gives you direction. You could go through there. Back, it's to the center of town. It's like the center of the vineyard area is just the biggest inn you've ever seen in your life. Like, is huge, fucking fancy. It's more like a Vegas restaurant than it would be an inn. This shit is expensive, and like, you get up there, and it's literally called the Well Groomed Husband. is the name of it. Dun, dun, dun. And as you're walking to the sides, like you see all these like huge estates that are representative of the different families here, which you would know would be. Let me get this information because it's fun. So there are one, two, three, four, five. Uh, yeah, all right. So there are five estates that you pass by. The first is the Uranath estate for the Uranath family. Um, yeah, you see like a courtyard, manor, like small bubbling kind of mud puddles. There are some withered plants and a vineyard that you can see there as well. Um, after that would be the Lionette family estate, which is here as well, which would be kind of like the newest one. It looks to be of the bunch. It's this the Lionette estate is more like a three-story gated perimeter kind of thing going on. Um,
Suspicious.
yeah, it's very it has like a it has more of a rustic look than the rest of them. I'll say that. There's the Stossman family estate, which is like another gated perimeter, small bubbling mud puddles. You see like withered plants everywhere. Like there happens quite often. Um, then there's the Waltz estate, which kind of the same kind of vibe as the other ones. And I think that's it. Maybe 4 or 5. Yeah, 4. Let's see, make sure I got all my information correct. Yeah, those are the 4 families who basically run shit here. You also would have passed by the a lavish mansion kind of that sits on pretty much the same district as those vineyards do. It's this beautiful kind of courtyard with kind of like less appealing mud pools, but still there. And this would be known as the Twilight Gardens, which is the Starosta's estate. Is where the Starosta lives. And the Starosta, which you guys have asked about the Starosta in this place before. So you would know the Starosta's name is Brennan Keith.
It sounds like it would be like like 2 people in a Star Rosa suit.
Yeah, he's
But isn't it
3
Brendan
commoners in a
King?
suit.
Yeah. It's like Brendan. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's my name.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So you guys head in. You guys get all of this. It's hard to miss any of these structures, really, especially being that you're in the investigating mood. So you'd have probably just walked around, at least done a lap to make sure you eyed all the important buildings that you could see from here. And those would by far be the most important buildings in this whole place. You you notice that all the vineyards are hugging the mountain itself. So like we are now like directly under the mountain, basically. Uh, and you guys can enter the well-groomed husband at any point. Once you do, you are greeted by the most snobbish clientele uh, that you could imagine. Everyone is dressed to the nines, and you see just swirling wine glasses everywhere. A lot of people just going, oh, I hope the common folk are doing out there in the good out there in the mud fields. Hope everything's okay. But we don't care. It's a lot of it's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going on. As there's just like this very fancy, fucking self-indulgent kind of feel to this. This is very self-congratulatory in like its presentation. Like we are wealth, and we know it.
See, at first I was sad that I didn't get to go, but now I'm glad because I would not be good for this investigation right now.
Well, don't I look like a sore thumb? All right.
You all look fucking crazy for like where you're at right now. And you go in and there's like a greeter that gets you right away. First thing you notice right away in this place is completely run by halflings. Uh a halfling establishment. All the workers are halfling, everybody's a halfling in here. Uh
I'm a halfling, he's a halfling, everyone's halfling.
yeah, and as soon as you like walk in, like this halfling like runs up. This very halfling who's got the towel in his hand. It is like a good day, my good customers. How may I help you? I am the greeter here at the Well Groomed Husband. My name is Corin. How can I help you today?
Hey, my name is Rashenda Vandalay.
Miss Rashinda, it is a pleasure to have you here at our fine establishment. Where would you and your party like to sit?
Uh,
Like somewhere with a scenic view.
A scenic
no.
view, a lovely choice. Follow me. He just walks in. As you like sit
Yeah, can
down
I air or something, sir?
you like sit down and like he like pulls all your chairs out, pulls in. He as you guys all sit one by one. It is quite a pleasure to have you here at our fine establishment, as we welcome any and all customers here that choose to visit Kamordah. This is the finest wine in the world, exclusively sold at the Well Groomed Husband. Uh, may I get you a wine menu?
It would be nice.
A wine menu? Would you? A wine menu would be nice. Okay. Give me one sec. I will be right back with your wine menu. Alrighty then. What? What? So I don't have a fancy handout for this one.
The
So
irony.
yeah, but I do have the prices for the wines here.
Oh yeah.
Bang.
Let me see if I'm about to cry.
Oh boy. Let's see what this shit is. Oh Jesus. I thought the first one was just kind of like body blows. This one is we throw haymakers now. Okay,
I have brought you back your wine menu. Please, uh, feel free to ask any questions you might have, as we will be taken care of as long as you sit here and dine with us. Do you have
which
any
one of
questions?
those? I apologize. Which one of those is the sweetest?
The sweetest. I don't know wine, so I don't know. Um, I feel like Wish wine is probably really sweet, so I'm gonna go with that. The Urna family private Wish red wine is a treasure of the city, the sweetest, delectable nectar you, you may drink in any place.
And I got Google if green wine is a real thing.
Which is the most popular?
The most popular of the wine is the Stasman Thistle Branch Dark Blood red wine. It's a staple of the city. Our most popular, most in demand brand. Anyone drinks it.
So uh the lionette wine is the least favorite,
The
or is it
Lionett,
the
the Lionett Vineyard Purple Cinder Red Wine is a staple of the city.
A lot of staples of the city.
These are the five staples of the city. These are them.
they got a lot of staples.
They staples. Yep. These are the things that keep our economy going. We are ran by wine. If you wish to know, the Truscan Sunrise White Wine is our least ordered wine, if you must know.
Let's see, wow. It's a shame. I feel like it's a staple of the city, a
It is a
little more
staple.
overlooked.
It's a staple of the city, though. All of these wines are bought quite frequently.
And you'd say the Stossman one is the least frequent, but still quite frequent.
What? I'm afraid. Yes, that is the truth.
Okay. Uh, it was fun
It
going
makes
in
up because
circles for a moment.
they have both the Stossman both have the least ordered and most ordered wine because they have two wines there.
Oh, that is, oh, you look at that.
I was getting confused by your confusion.
Yeah.
I was confused with the same too. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, the Stossman is the only one there with two wines, if I remember correctly.
Jeez, they big. They big. Yeah. Dick, how do you feel? What's going on? Which one would you go for?
Kind of thinking the sheep is. I don't know.
You guys go broken wine country.
I'll hate it because I'm like, I'm like, all right, we made it all this way up here. We inside. Damn, we gotta pay for something. Buy materials. No.
Who said you gotta pay though?
This right here. This on my forehead. Does it look like thief or dickhead? Like I'm. We in a gated community. I'm gonna get fucked up twice.
You get beat up in the suburbs, bro. They're gonna
Why don't you
fuck
let
you
him
up.
back up the cart? Because I
Go
was
get.
like,
They're gonna fuck you up
Go break.
expeditiously, and you left the
Yeah,
carts behind, so you on foot.
yeah. Like they gonna break my legs and then throw me out the city.
They're gonna throw you to the boiling lake. That's what they're gonna do.
high
No,
stuff.
Oh
no one
god.
will
I'll
ever find you.
be sleeping with the mud, bro. It's not.
Yeah,
That's not a good
that's
look.
it.
It's that-
Um,
um,
I guess. I'll go with the Lionette Vineyard Purple Stevens in the red wine.
Purple Cinderella, a fantabulous choice, good sir. Would that be just for you or for the table?
have any bread?
Do you want bread? You want the finest bread in all the land? We can have a basket
Oh,
of bread given to you, complimentary, as soon as you're for sure ordering the wine, correct?
it doesn't need to be finest.
I'm offended at the implication that we would serve you anything but the finest, sir.
Uh,
Order the wine. I had him. I put the 50 gold out. I'm ready for it. Just take it
Wonderful.
off
You
my
have
hands.
wonderful. You have made a fantastic choice to dine with us here at the Well-Groomed Husband. I will be back with your bottle of wine, and your bread will be there too as well. And I will also be back with some water for you. It seems that you guys have traveled
is
quite
the
a way. Do you see
water
the
free?
Yeah, the asking. This is
both the water and bread are complimentary for our customers.
I guess.
All right. I will be
He's
back.
gonna be acting. Gonna try to act a little rich. I have the money, you see, but just asking.
You one of them. You're gonna be calculating exactly. You the nigga at the bar with the calculator. The restaurant is like, I'm only paying my part. I'm not paying a dime more.
sips.
Yeah. Comes back, he's like, here's your basket of bread and your waters, good sir, and your bottle of wine and your cups and your ice. He like puts the whole table up. Will that be all, good sir? Good sir and
You
ma'am.
know what? I will like second one.
Please, what would you like to order?
You hungry?
I will like the
Yes.
purple. What was it? Purple
Would you
flirt?
like another bottle of the Lionette Vineyard Purple Cinder Red Wine?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Another bottle. I will be right back with your second bottle. As he
Fine.
extends his hand, waiting for the money.
Oh, I heard him.
That'll be 50 more gold pieces.
Mm.
This wine costs as much as a
What?
health potion.
Yo.
And he comes
Oh,
back. Here, here is your wine, miss. Is there anything else that you need in this fine, fine evening?
the that is that is free, right?
What is free?
Say for a pretty lady like myself, bread be
The bread is I continuously tell you, man, the bread is complimentary.
that's that's
You do not have to pay for the bread. Now, would you like to look at our fine dining menu? To see-
that, that won't be necessary.
I quite understand. Once again, my name is Cora, and I have been your server today. If you need anything, do not hesitate to ask. Have a fine night at the Well-Groomed Husband.
Thank you.
Thank
You guys look in pain.
Well,
entered the goddamn city down to 80 gold after talking about
No, Slay.
920 gold pieces for a motherfucking scouter. I,
Oh, stop buying things.
I'm trying not to,
You could
but
just
it's
leave.
Oh,
You have your complimentary water and bread in front of you, which kind of feels insulting, like, considering everything else.
Nick is
all right.
gonna dip the bread in the wine.
Oh, okay.
Fudges.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, God.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to.
Oh, when he dips the bread into wine, you just hear from people. Oh, damn, kind of. It's not very late, like.
I'm weak. Uh, so these are just people of high society
uh,
talking about.
just high society stuff. So, I'll use that perception check. So, to carry over. A lot of them are just like rich snobs, but I would say there's somebody who would. Let's see. Hmm. You see in like the a back table, kind of like you know, the reserve section of a restaurant would be. You see a man in his kind of late 60s, eating very like human male, late 60s, and he's eating very well off by himself. He seems to be having a good time. And like as you're looking at him, you do see other, I would say, another man. Hold up, give me
Okay,
the
let's meet the child.
would it be a lot of motherfuckers here. This place has a lot of people. uh
Is this what you wanted?
yeah, you would see like another like halfling man, crazy rich guy in terms of like the way he's dressed. He's dressed like the most expensive shit you've ever seen. It's also and he's like coming over with like another bottle of wine, and he's sitting down with this older man, and they're talking. I think like as you're having your, what are you guys doing at the table? You guys are just like, it seems pretty weird. You guys do stick out like a sore thumb here. And by the way, you taste the wine, out of this fucking world. Just
It's worth it.
completely transcendent. Like there is something unnatural about what's going on here because wine shouldn't be this good. And if you
Okay,
do, yeah, it should not, because it's just like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And if you like go through the bottle, we will take a Constitution saving throw for you being drunk, because it's gonna put you on your ass if you fail it. Uh, but yeah,
we
like
will
that.
get to that at the end of our stay.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually,
yeah. But that's basically the only thing that seems interesting. Is that somebody seems like he's in the reserved area and he's having a chat with a halfling man. Um, I think because you rolled a 20 on it, there is like like a family emblem uh on the halfling man, which does tell you that he is a member of the Stossman family, and the man in his late 60s is clearly the Starosta.
Oh,
By the way, what are you guys doing outside? You guys do anything? Cut away from you guys for a while. I don't know if you guys want to do anything while you're out there.
I just picture myself just like shadow boxing and everything. Because I assume Navi is still in the cart contemplating what's going on with his life. And like before we left, I wanted to give Mousecue a note to tell James to get me a bottle that just says "get that good stuff." But I don't know if Mousecue has delivered the note or not. I take
Mos-
it. I feel like he is probably just drinking on my behalf and not has not delivered the note.
Moscow's like using the note as the sheet for his table. He don't give a fuck about that note. I would say with that also with that perception check doing heavy lifting is you do notice that there's something written on the sheet that Moscow's using.
Should I read the note?
You like pull off the table, Moscow's just like, you son of a bitch. Get me
Oh,
a bottle that says, what did it say?
All of that good stuff.
That
damn it.
good stuff. Yeah.
Wait a second. I didn't finish the first bottle. Bet. I'll give Basco back his table. I try to pay no more bread.
Just angry mouse. Fuck.
I pour him a little bit more wine. That's the one I just bought.
you,
The $50.
you see him go. He's trying to chase it because you overflowed it.
I'm
Son
gonna
of
give
a-
him a little piece of bread.
Alright, cool. Moscow's chilling. Super drunk, by the way. Super drunk.
My boy's done.
My boy, he
Is toasted.
faded. He's faded. He- See Corin come back. Master Moscow, will there be anything else you would be needing today?
I didn't even know his name. What is he talking?
It was
Yo,
properly addressed.
hey, yo.
He's the only one dressed properly, probably.
Yeah. It's been a
You're
pleasure
the
to
first
have
person
the esteemed
I've ever
Moscow here.
seen. This thing. All right. What the hell do you? All right.
Esteemed.
What do you know about basketball?
I'm afraid it is irresponsible for me to give secrets about our patrons here.
He was a patron here before. All right.
I'm afraid it is not my place to say. I truly apologize.
And Master's like,
Once again, I have been your server, Corin. If you have any questions, you may call me over to ask them.
This whole
Inside
time,
check. Yo, what's good with my mans, bro? How does he know so much?
Moscow have gold.
Moscow does not have gold.
Mouse still broke, bro. I'm like, he not ordering strip for nobody. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Ain't no inside check needed. He's Corin. It's his job.
I'm gonna sort of grab Corn's attention. Hey,
Yes.
cornbread.
My
have
name is
any,
Corin, and I've been your server. How can I help you, assist you, man?
What type of cats do you have?
What type of cats?
Yeah, so call them.
What do
I
you
just got.
type of cats?
all right, you guys to go. You know,
We do not have any cats around here. That's I don't. It's a very very weird question to ask.
Mine is great.
What? I'm afraid I will be. There's another table that demands my attention. I will be back in some time.
That was Tammy. Why'd she say that?
He just walks off awkwardly, like.
Yo,
release.
what?
That should be a discount off the rent. I said what I said.
Yeah.
What we're doing at the table? I guess we're just kind of making conversation, just to not stick out any more than we already are.
Yeah.
Then you start touching stuff.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm kind of gobsmacked at the whole cat conversation. It's just all right.
Excuse me, to the bathroom.
Huh?
One more
Uh,
time.
Am I
Oh,
drunk or is okay?
I'm uh, oh, he's heading to the restroom.
uh, okay. You D's and Navi. Give me perception checks as you're waiting out there.
Also, while everybody was in, I also had Eep pop out.
Absolutely. No.
I got a natural 1, but it's
Um,
4 total.
okay.
16. Should I do one for Eep?
Um, I mean, yeah, you could do one with E.
13. I mean, sorry, 14.
Okay, that's totally fine. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. The best. 16 is okay. You do see a pretty fancy cart as you guys are parked on the side of the road leading into Kamordah. You see a pretty fancy cart coming in here. Kind of big. Look like it's probably holding maybe 4 to 6 people. And you do see a dragonborn driving.
Does the Dragonborn look familiar?
Not that you've seen.
So from where they're at, I'm gonna try to back away as much as I can inside the cart, just to try to
Yeah.
create more distance to make sure they don't go.
Yeah, I imagine you're just like on the side of the road, kind of like an almost looking like an abandoned cart ish,
Mhm.
in a way, and like they don't give a shit about you. They don't even notice your existence. You could tell that from here.
Good for me.
No.
Is there anything? Is Dragon Ball wearing any like emblems or anything that I could see?
He's kind of cloaked up in a way that like he's not giving up anything. Very like black, kind of driving. He's reflecting the aesthetic of this of the town, in a way. Um, but if you're too far to hear anything that they would say, so that's all you'd get.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of that.
I'll say like the way the exchange would go is like they would come to the front, the guard and the mercenary would be there, kind of ask. The way he's gesturing is just like, oh, you saw this with your friends, so it's kind of like the same thing. But there's a little bit more of a familiarity, like
I was about to
uh
ask that.
yeah, like a bit of like, oh yeah, okay, like it's more instead of a welcome to here, it's more of a welcome back. So
What
you
you
see
been
that,
up to?
yeah, what you been up to? Hey, how's it going? Everything okay? Nice. And that's it. Yeah, that would be all that exchange. Couldn't get too deep without something higher. Okay.
Noted. I'm gonna
Back
ask
in
Elsa when she gets back. She knows him because all Dragonborns know each other.
racism at its finest. Racism. She she knows no dragonborns. Um,
So I was going to like point towards D's and just send a message.
go for it.
You know, like, hey, come into the cart real quick. I got something I need to tell you.
I go into the cart like, yo, what's good?
I'm gonna need a favor from you whenever you get the chance. I'm gonna
Okay,
need
okay.
I'm gonna need you to go into town, and I need you to go to the courier's office. There might be a letter waiting for me. I need you to pick it up for me if there is.
You think you'll be good out here on your own?
What's the worst that can happen?
A cart full of like orphan babies and a nun come by.
And it's just meant to be at that point.
Oh God. Okay, I'm about to go to the carrier.
Um,
Like she does, like you don't have to do it right now.
Okay,
I just
okay.
at some point I just need you to do that for me. You're the only one I trust.
Got you. I got you. Bet you we gotta talk about what just happened. You were about to let a cart full of orphan and a nun
Like it's
just
not.
poof.
I'm not going. These. I can't let something like that happen. Obviously, I don't have any control over it. So if it's fate, it's fate. It's just meant to be.
Mama, hey, look, there's that cart over there in the corner. Let me run over there and see what's going on. Okay. It runs.
And I'm not there to
My
go like, no,
baby!
don't be.
My baby!
You ever heard the nursery five
That's
little
not funny.
ducklings? Like pretty much the premise is that each one goes over the hill and it doesn't come back. And then the one that I learned at the end, like the mother duck just goes quack quack, and then it's like and none of the babies came back. I was like, oh, okay.
Hmm,
That's what would have just happened. It would have just kept going and just being disappeared and poofed.
yeah. Um. Okay. What are you guys doing back in the well-groomed husband?
Back to the welcome husband. I'm now dealing the third hand of poker.
Absolutely. Can absolutely do that. Yeah. You guys having a good it's funny. You guys have like your friends waiting and you're just like, fuck that. This place is nice. We're good to go. We haven't really had some downtime. I haven't been to a place where people haven't been trying to kill us for a little bit. Let's just play some
Let's just
cards.
let's just vibe. Is there anybody like paying attention to me dealing poker, or is it just like
Uh,
everybody's just
you're the only one playing poker in here. You're the only one doing anything that isn't like laughing at
no
really
one's
bad
playing with
jokes.
me? No one's
I
like,
I I assumed your friend was playing. Romero's going to play with you for sure. Romero's going to play with you for. He's like, I've been doing this for years.
here's the cards to begin with. Huh?
She takes the cards.
All right,
And
all right, all
it's
right.
like James and the NPCs. You in? Like,
Dick?
Yeah, I'll play.
Let's go.
So y'all are in this super fancy restaurant playing poker.
yeah, they if you walked right into this place, you would be able to spot them immediately. You guys look like the only ones having fun. You guys look like the only ones that are truly there having fun. It's kind of rowdy at the table. Like whenever Romero loses, he like slams his hand on the table. He's like, "Fuck!" That should have got that. That was a bad bet.
That's what I want. I want to create some attention. I want to
Yeah.
see if the Star Roaster notices. I want to see if the senpai in the back will notice and see if he
Notice.
want to come over and play some games with the kid, or see if he want to call me back over there and have some playing with the kid. You feel me?
Oh,
He's a very interesting gentleman.
I would say if you guys are like making a lot of noise, first of all, Corin would come back. uh, is everything okay here at the table?
Things peachy. I'm dealing hands of poker. You willing to sit down for a game?
I'm afraid I cannot. I am still on my shift. There's no way I could ever live with myself if I didn't do the best to ensure the best service for everybody around here.
2 cards.
He's like, there's another table that requires my attention. I must leave.
I don't know. The river's starting.
No, you like you turn over his hand is like 7 deuce offsuit. It's like fuck me. She's the worst hand of all time. You do see that the Star Roaster is kind of glancing over at you a little bit. Hmm. But he's like continuing his conversation regardless. Like,
I'll wait till it's a more. I'll meet the glance for a second, but I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Wait till it's a bit more prolonged before I do anything.
yeah. Back at the as you know, we'll cut back to the cart. Navi, Eep, Eep has been flying around over city for a while. Because he has that mental link with you, he would have understood that. Oh, let's just take a peek and see where this cart is heading. In a way, but it would have forced him to be out of your range for a little while he was doing it. But you do sense like a very frantic Eep coming back to you, basically screaming in your head, Jiraz was in the cart. Jiraz was in the cart. Jiraz was in the cart.
I yell for D's.
I was like doing upside down. What do you call those things? Like chin ups on the tree. I'm like, what's up?
Jiraz was in that cart.
And then I get up and flip. Like, hold it, the giraffes?
The Jiraz. Do I did? Which way was he going? Where the cart going?
So the cart did stop still in like the mud fields in like just a residential building on kind of the, I would say this would be the it would be like the east, like northeastern inside of it. So it'd be like from the entrance it'd be back right. Sort
Sounds
of the mud fields, which would be like almost like the opposite side of where the inn is, where you guys are going, which you guys would be back left, and then like behind that would be there. So yeah, they travel a while. That's why it took so long for Eep to get back to you. They went pretty deep in.
So Eep knows where it's at.
Eep doesn't know where it's at. Eep can actually lead you there.
and that's
Okay.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like here, take Eep. He'll let you know where it's at. If it's dangerous, be smart about it. I don't need to lose somebody else. We know he's here. We know that he's alive. That's good enough for me for now. But I'm gonna need you to be my eyes, my ears, my feet, my hands, my everything right now.
Gotcha. I got
And
that. Before I head into there, I'm like, hold up. How about I go in to see where he's at, location, and then I think I could go find James and them. And we come back here, or
doesn't matter. There's
okay,
no point. There's no point in coming back here. It's not like I could go in there with you guys. If
well, we could
any,
plan together.
if anything, Eep will come back within range and report to me whatever you guys find.
Gotcha. All right, Navi. Stay the course. Beware of your surroundings. I'm going in.
Oh, this was cheap. Cheap here. God damn. I don't even want to fucking imagine. Why is kicking my ass? Let alone sleeping in this motherfucker. God damn.
Um, so you're heading in. You're heading through the front entrance. Welcome to Kamordah. What brings you here today?
My friends are in there. They came earlier.
We get many visitors per day.
You only had like 5. I was watching.
Got him.
I think you see on his face like the look of someone who's just trying to do his job. He knows the script, and, and he's just like, "We get plenty of people here today, every day."
Okay, sure, whatever. I'm here to visit my friends who are inside
Oh, where are your
and
friends
drink
at? I can
wine.
point you in the wine is everywhere. You can go back to the
Okay.
Bitcoin Inn. You could go to the Rainbow Vineyards and have the best wine in the world.
Okay. I will go to the Rainbow
Yeah,
Vineyards.
you just walk straight.
Okay. All right.
Alright.
I start walking through, and then Eep
Well,
pops out, and I just start following him.
yeah, once again, the guard is just like the guard that like the undressed guard that's with him, as you know, is now a mercenary. It's just like as you pass by, nothing. He's just fucking grizzled. He's like, "Yeah, yeah, oh, yep." As
Another
you get
day,
closer.
another dollar.
Um, how are you approaching? You can get through the city pretty easily. Nobody really cares that you're here. But are you trying to be stealthy at all in this approach, or are you just gonna like walk up?
I want to walk around as if I'm a normal person and see
Absolutely.
what I can see. I'm not trying to be stealthy with it yet. I just want to, because they don't know what I look like. I'm just gonna be walking around like I'm a tourist, looking at things.
And you'll do that. You'll be able to see everything that the other people have seen. Yeah, all the establishments that I mentioned before, either prior, like in the mud fields, are here. Kind of doing like laps around this place because it's not hard to do laps around this place, especially at the pace that you walk. You can definitely do it. You're just like, oh, everything looks normal at this point. Like everybody looks like they're either in their home or they're like elsewhere. You do see like the big ass like cart is like parked outside of that place that Eep is like, he's fucking in there. He's in there. He's in there. I swear he's in there.
Okay.
Crack in here, crack.
I'm like, okay. Uh, is it an establishment or is it like a house?
It's just a house.
Fuck. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay. All right. Um, Walk up to the door. This is a say 2-story house.
Roll
Uh,
initiative.
has like the front stoop, so you got to walk up some steps to get there. And it's just like you knock on the door, and give me a perception check as soon as you knock on the door.
22.
You hear some rustling inside, as if you just startled some people. Um, with a 22, you definitely hear like some doors close, for sure. Just uh, and then you get the door. Who is it?
Like, hey, just a lost traveler. I kind of need directions. Also, I really have to pee.
If you need directions anywhere, you could go to the inns. They have directions and a bathroom.
See, here's the problem, sir. I don't know where the ends are, and I'm like legit about to pee in like 3 seconds on this stoop, and I don't have a change of clothes.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm not. Come on, come on, come on. Nope, that ain't happening. It was right there.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
right there on the 18.
With some of the stuff you be saying, Gally, I'd be wishing that you were the charisma character
I
here. With
know.
some of the stuff that you
Facts.
say, I'd be wishing because you have like the most hilarious ideas when it comes to like persuading people, but your persuasion is shit. uh,
I can almost feel it. Like it's almost like somebody's pondering it for a second. It's like, wait, get the fuck out of here, lady. What are you talking about?
that's exactly what you get. You're just like, well, if you put it like, just walk around. You could. There are plenty of inns around. You can just go, walk up the
What's
road,
your
take a
favorite
left.
one? What's your favorite one?
My favorite inn.
Yeah.
I just leave.
All right, all right. Does Eep recognize the voice? Or would I know, or would I have to wait till he gets the Navi?
It sounds like a dragonborn's voice.
Okay, okay. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to find this end and everything. Then I leave. And
But what you leave? But what do you really do?
I'm like, oh well, I'm leaving, sir. Uh, is there like a back door and a back window?
Yeah, there are. There absolutely are.
Ugh, there's two things I could do right now. One is legit just go to the back door, like, oh shit, I got lost again. Or, hmm,
I got lost again.
I'm Zero, man. Or, you know what? I'm going to try to climb through the window.
Okay. Um, let's see. I'm going to need you. So the windows are locked
Oh,
for sure. If you want to force it open,
wait. Did I buy? Oh, wait. I didn't get lock picking tools. I got thieves' tools. Never mind.
these tools are lock picking tools.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay.
okay. We make sure I thought I bought some, but let me
Yeah,
confirm.
you definitely did.
Yes. Can I use those to try to unlock the window?
You absolutely can.
Ooh, okay.
Absolutely can. So you're gonna be giving me a dexterity check, and you'll add your proficiency bonus to it.
Dexterity check. So
You,
I will
you
hit the
could-
sixth.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
hit.
like you can basically just roll me a stealth check, and it'd be the same.
Okay, sweet. There you go. Stuff. Go. Damn. That's not happening.
Um, as you're messing around with the window, and you like feel it, you're tugging at it a little bit. You feel yourself like shaking the window a little bit. Just it takes you a little longer than you want. You're like, son of a bitch. And you hear the click, and you're just like,
It's been a while since I did this.
and you put the tools away, and you realize when you like put your hands on the window that you can move the windows now. That's open.
Do I see anyone
When you
or open
open
this
the window,
window?
are you opening the window?
Yeah, I'll put my hand on it right now. Do
Yeah,
I see anyone?
not right now. Like there are curtains over it, so you have to open the window to see
Okay.
inside.
I want to open. I'm doing it. Opening the window.
Are you being stealthy about it?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be stealthy.
Give me a stealth check as you open it.
This is like a
Uh,
horror movie. This is like watching a horror movie. This is the
you
second week in a row. It's like watching a horror movie.
you go to open the window, right? And as you like open it, like you hear the as like it scrapes against the soap. He's like, oh fuck. And you like shove it open, and it pops open, it hits everything.
Hmm.
uh, there's nobody in this room.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. What do I see?
You see like a desk. It's kind of first give me. I mean, yeah, you would just see like a desk and just table, chairs, writing utensils, kind of very living room feel in a way. It's just like, but it's as living room feel, but it actually is just like a regular like bedroom, like a
Okay.
first story bedroom. You see a bed, not fancy at all. Everything is well kept. Looks like nothing here has been used in a while.
Okay. Are there any like? Where are the other doors?
There's one door out.
Is there? I want to like get up close to that door and see if I can hear anyone on the other side.
Give me perception check.
Oh, in
So
again.
here's the thing: when you were coming in, you definitely heard like rustling while you were messing with the window. But now that you're paying attention to like what you're hearing, you don't hear anything out there.
Is Eep outside or with me?
Eep is outside.
Hmm. Navi said, "Don't do anything stupid. He don't want to lose anybody." Uh, I do it for the plot, or do I do it for my friend? You know what?
Dun
No,
dun
no.
dun.
Oh shit! I'm not, I'm like this. I'm in a fork in the road right now. Nah. Okay. Okay. I think I'm tempting fate. I feel like I look around. I was trying to see if I see anything that reminds me of Navi or that I would know belong to Jaraz. Do I see any of that?
Nope.
I'm just taking each word on it. But they were acting sus.
Absolutely.
Is that door locked or
I
what
mean,
I know unless I try to open it?
you're coming from inside the room, right? So it would be
Yeah.
locked from your side if it was locked. So you can
Yeah.
unlock it to go out.
Oh. Oh, I just want to know if it was locked though.
If it was locked, no.
Yeah.
Nobody was in
Okay.
here.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I want to try. I want to turn the knob and slowly open the door. But as I open the door, I want to like peek out to see if I see anybody.
You see a kind of like a narrower hallway, sort of very like small, like basically like the entrance to the. If you look to your left, you'll see like the back window and like a door. And if you look to the front, you'll see the front door. This is from your left and right vision from where you're at right now.
Okay. And I can't hear anything from either of the doors,
Um,
or if anyone have lights in the room.
so there are lights on here. Like there are like lanterns and stuff. Like so there is light in this place.
This is the perfect time for mouse goodbye. Sit and go get me liquor.
A brief cut back to Moscow, just like is completely slumped, like, drooling in his seat. Just the master scout just is knocked the fuck out. Yeah, this thing went. As you're looking around, everything looks super neat. Everything looks
Really neat?
like
Or
everything looks like unused.
okay, okay. And there's no bags or anything.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh God, I'm not smart. Okay.
I think even with a 10, you could figure out like people had like bags on the floor and they picked them up. So there's like little dust spots on the floor, or like
Okay.
you would have known that people would have picked up their stuff and kind of would have left.
Okay. Okay. Is there a way that I can? No, I don't think I have that. Like, sense that if they are staying here for a while, or they came to pick something up and are continuing to leave.
You can't really gauge intent
Okay. Okay.
with this. Like if you had an eye on them or like observed them for a little while, maybe you could. But definitely not with this.
Hmm. But they just okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold up. I can guesstimate. I'm gonna try because I saw them walk in
Yeah,
on
you
the
did.
cart
You did. Yeah.
in the cart,
Yeah.
and their stuff like bags were picked up. That probably was from previous people. Didn't put their bags down yet. Okay,
Uh,
that could go either way. Okay.
you suddenly hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
I try to go to the room on the right.
Uh, okay. So the room that you have visible, right? So to your left, there's a door to the on the right side. Is that where you're trying to go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You go. Are you being careful about this in terms of like, or are you just like sprinting over there like I gotta go?
Good thing.
Okay. Uh, you run over, no care for how it sounds, and you go into the door. There's a staircase that leads down. You're heading to the basement. And because you heard like you hear like the while you were running in there, you do hear the footsteps kind of like pause for a second, and then like run down the stairs a little faster. What's going on? So what are you doing? You're in this room right now. Close the door behind you. Where are you going? You're just gonna head down. You head down. Head down to this basement. And first of all, it's fucking hot down here.
Hot
Like,
shoots and ladders.
yeah, like, it is pretty hot down here. And you're looking around. Things look like they're like normal like tools here. I would say. Um, how do I put this? Just like regular artisans tools. Like there was like a guild artisan that lived here, or around. So nothing seems. It looks like a normal like tools hanging off the wall and stuff. It's just really fucking hot just because of where you're at here. Give me an investigation check right now as you're like looking around to see
Why'd
what the
I do this?
15. That's good. That's pretty good. There is you notice when you're here, there's no way out. There's no way to get out
I
of here
assumed I was going to the basement.
from, from, from where you're out. So you start like looking all around everything for some sort of any clarity on the situation.
No
There's like
secret
this
tunnels.
cloth. There's like this cloth on the wall, and you like kind of push it to the side, And you see there's like like a small like tunnel that leads down and out.
You already know what it is.
And with the 15 investigation, you could tell that it was recently used. You
Playing with fire right now. Literally, it's hot as fuck out here.
you hear the door come by you. Who's down there? As like they run down the stairs, and it's like one dragonborn dude. He's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I got a pee.
It's you.
I have to pee.
And he like runs at you and trying to attack you.
Like I have to pee. Where's the bathroom?
He definitely misses with his sword. He's just like, "Get out of here! What the fuck?"
Okay, is it possible that I could just run back out?
You actually can. Yeah, for sure.
That's what I want to do. Just run back out. Like I really have to pee. I couldn't find your bathroom. My bad. And I throw a gold coin or something.
What? I'll get you. He's like, you're running up. You like juke him, break his ankles real quick. Just.
It's not helping my bladder right now, sir.
Yeah. You cross him up and you head back up the stairs and like you open the door, close it behind him. Where are you going? You're like now back up on the
Back the way I came in.
going
I'm
back
going
the way
out
you
the
came.
window.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You you like run, you like go out the window, you run and you're just like out of there. You just go and you start running, you look back, you run, you just bump into somebody as you're running out. Uh you like look up at the person, very, very big person. And they're looking down at you and you see a man like short brown hair, um, like a human man on his left side.
Oh no.
And on his right side is the features of a brass dragonborn coming
Fuck.
down his body.
Okay.
As he looks down at you, this man is like 7 feet tall, just
Oh, because he made me
fucking
feel small.
fucking yoked. And he's just like, what seems to be the problem?
I have to pee and I can't find a bathroom.
And he attempts to grab you right there.
He better
I'm
not grab me. Gonna pee on myself.
I need an acrobatics check to contest against his athletics check.
Where's
It's
acrobatics?
it's a 15.
What? Oh, wait. Where's acro? Why can't I spell? Ah, I have to roll that back up. That's why. Wait, but I'm out. Am I outside of the house?
You are outside of the house.
So Eep sees this?
He does see this.
Okay. Okay.
He does see this, and like you feel this man grab you, and it's like you just got clamped down on. It's so impossible. It's just like I feel like we have a lot to discuss.
Can I use the bathroom first?
And you feel like he like just squeezes, like he's holding you by your arms. He's just squeezing your arms. And this man just like starts, he picks you up like almost comedically, and he's just like, "Come with me."
I'm like, sir, if you squeeze me any harder, I will pee on myself and I do not have a change of clothing.
uh, as you get a better look at this guy, he has a giant axe on on his back. He is wearing a very familiar cloak that you've seen before. No mask on for him though, weirdly enough. As he is trying to, he drags you back into the house.
Well, it's the end. I'm making a new character sheet.
You see the dragonborn, like, "Ah, you caught her, boss," and he's like, "Yeah, just tie her up. We'll handle her later."
But can I use the bathroom? Also, give me my gold back if I can't use the bathroom.
Uh, it's funny because like as you say that, um, you see like a couple more dragonborns come down from the stairs.
Oh, it was a whole party up in here.
Yeah. And he just goes, tie her up. We'll figure out why she's here.
I told you why.
And like he comes back and he just duffs you in the face.
Do I survive it? Am I knocked out? If I'm
Yeah.
knocked, oh
No, no,
dang.
you survive it, and he says make sure to cover her mouth too. She talks too much. And she's just that blood. That shit hurt. Like,
I'm a little
he
dazed.
he punched you with the dragonborn arm. It just popped you. Just,
Strong hand.
So I'm
yeah,
guessing Eep saw all this, right?
he saw her getting dragged into the house again.
And who
Uh,
dragged me?
big boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a
Okay.
big boy. Eep, as soon as he sees that, flies directly back to you. Meanwhile, back in the well-groomed husband,
Why'd I do this? I didn't think I was going to encounter this.
All right.
you rolled an 8 stealth, which really fucked you over here. I'm just gonna say that.
First, they're like, "Why you in here?" I'm like, "Oh, I gotta pee. I'm leaving. Bye." I didn't know the dude was gonna be around the corner outside.
It's more of a thematic thing. It was more me just picking when he was gonna catch you, because it's just like yeah,
Yeah.
that stuff check, and you sprinted. Everyone knows you're around. like, like no one in the building is not aware of your presence. Like, just the way it is. Back at the well-groomed husband, as you guys are enjoying your poker games.
As the Staros to notice.
At this point, the Staros's guest has left, and the Staros is kind of alone, finishing up his meal. Are you gesturing to him? Are you doing anything to garner attention?
At this
Like,
point, yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
like turn around. I'm gonna see he's alone. I'm like, you want to come play?
okay. He gets up. You can tell he's a little tipsy. Been sipping on some wine all for the time that you guys have been here. Comes
Back,
over. He's just like,
same.
who am I to deny an invitation? Hello. My name is
Hello.
Starosta Brendan Keefe. I run things here. Welcome to our great city. How have you been enjoying it so far?
Been a beautiful city. So I start handing him cards.
I'm glad that that's the case. You guys, travelers?
Yeah.
Uh,
Name's James Grundleworld, world's greatest bounty hunter.
Okay.
I'm Rashenda, the Vandalite.
Well, it's nice to meet all of you. Rashenda, James, Roland, and Yinro. And he's just like, yeah, it's a pleasure. I'm afraid that you probably disappointed if you're here looking for bounties. Don't really have much of that going on. Things are pretty much kept intact.
You sure about that?
Yeah, everything in the city is running fine. We don't really have issues.
Hmm,
That's why
okay.
people like coming here. There's a sense of safety and a safe place to party and
Or-
drink the finest wine in the world, which I it definitely is.
That's the top of my list for sure. I don't know how many other places got this beat. This is some marvelous stuff. Uh,
I would argue this place is one of a kind,
the books really do mean the truth. This is
as they should.
goodness gracious. It's very interesting though to see a Star Roasta out in public. I feel like you're the second Star Roasta I've met in quite recent time.
Everybody chooses to run their city in a different way. Some are more public, others tend to play the back lines. It's all preference. As long as the people are safe, then what else matters?
Well, gonna gonna like giggle at that comment. I should tell somebody should tell Miss Zesbach that. So I continue to hand cards for the next round.
Miss Zesbot, yeah, she is quite the unique one. I would say that for sure.
As you've seen from that reference, I feel like you should know I'm traveling over from Hupperduke, so it's a pretty long distance after a wonderful bit of commotion happening over there. So just been
Quite the travesty, to say the least. Um, it's Hubbard's pretty far from here, so it took a while for word to travel. But we did get notice, and it's a shame. I feel for those people. They're great.
I agree. But I wonder. I've been feel like everywhere I go, there's always a little bit of spice under the surface that nobody really sees all that often. Just wanted to see what was it here.
Yeah, to be more specific, seems like you're here to look for something specific.
See James kind of swaying for a second, like I don't know if I should say it. Like the look on James's face is like he's thinking of a way to word something delicate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hmm. I'm more interested. I'd refer to myself as a book guy. I read a few things on some ancient artifacts that may have been lost in time. Some reason this place came up. Is that
It's not
weird?
not really weird at all. Many people attach the myths to a place like Kamordah, considering our unusual environment. Short stories and folklore has been written over the years about the location here, just creating senses of wonder for the people. It's helped us a lot with our tourists. I'll say that for sure. People come to see, are the stories true? Or they have their own narrative that they give their place as they sit down and sip the wine, have a good time. So, not weird at all.
Well then, continue pouring another glass. Is it true?
Is what true?
Are the myths true? Are those artifacts lost to time?
Artifacts lost to time. Well, I've never seen one. I'll say that. And very much a believe it when I see it type of guy.
Can I get more specific?
Please.
No, no vestiges have crossed your path, come onto your desk, and been something where you're like, why is this here?
If a vestige was to come on my desk, I wouldn't know what to do. I assure you, I've never seen one before. Um, have you?
I might have in that tragic incident that happened a little while ago. In some ways, I could say it's a catalyst for us to decide to look for more, or to at least see if the stories are true.
Yes. So vestige was a part of that incident. If that's the case, I'd much rather one never come into Kamordah. I would never want my people to be subjected to that level of tragedy.
And if for any reason that I were to, for some odd, unforeseen reason, to see one of them inside these walls, inside this city, who's the first person that I could tell to alert anyone as to what's to be going on here. Just my own curiosity.
Um, okay, let's see. Um, if you come across an object like that, I suggest you speak to the guards as soon as possible. Uh, and we will work it and make sure that someone qualified is able to come to the city and take it away.
That's good to me. I guess after that, just gonna wrap up. Uh, wrap up the games. Thank Mr. Rosa for the conversation. Head back.
Been quite the pleasure. Please enjoy your stay for as long as it is that you are here. If you have any questions, concerns, or if you need any help, if something requires my attention, please do not hesitate to find me. I'll be at the Twilight Gardens. This is where I live. You can find me there or walking about. I'm pretty active within the town as well.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Keith.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Grundle.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna take us
Yeah.
back to the cart because once again, as I alluded under my breath, it is quite expensive here just for the wine. So I don't want to imagine how much I'd have to pay to sleep in this motherfucker. All right? So,
Yeah. Please have a good day, everybody. My name has been Corin. I have been your server. Enjoy the rest of your stay in Kamordah and the Rainbow Vineyards.
Could I take this wine bottle?
It is yours. You have paid for
yeah. So that wine bottle, mine is finished.
it. What happened?
We finished that bottle of wine. The bottle of wine that I bought is done so.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm on test fate. Let's get it.
Tempting fate.
You say you want to do that? It just got me cold cop.
I
Oh,
saw
God.
the 18. I saw the 18.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
not finishing that.
So, until that kind of like leaves your system a little bit for the next hour, you're going to be suffering under the poison condition,
Oh.
which means you will have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Completely fine. I'm going to. I think we should go back to the car.
And you see, like,
feel like
see Moscow's on the floor, like drunk, trying to lead you in the way of where he thinks the car is. Like, it's this way. It's this way.
I'm being led by
James, you're the only one that's not fucked up here. You gotta, I mean, like, Dick, you're the only one that's not fucked up, but you gotta lead the way back to the cart.
He's gonna carry James in one.
All right, yeah, for sure.
What about Mousecue? He got to walk.
Yeah, he's gonna carry Moscow.
While that's happening, you guys make your way back to the cart. If you guys either like weren't drunk or Dick wasn't preoccupied trying to get away, you might be able to make a perception check on your way back. But I think that wouldn't be the case. What does happen is, hey, see Navi. Navi, you once again see a frantic Eep who is like having a panic attack tonight. Comes
Going
back.
through
He's like, they took these. They took these. She went to the house. Big dude, half dragonborn face, took her. There's a bunch of them. There's not just one person. They took her back into the house. I ran back as soon as I could. It's kind of like the mental message.
Damn it, I told her not to. I told her to be careful.
I was. Was it good enough?
What can I do? What can I
Got some.
a rock and a hard place right now.
Yes. Yes.
Why you do this to us?
You just
Hey,
see me. You see me get up from the. You see Navi get up from the cart, hop out the back.
Oh.
Question: are we able to drive our carts within the town?
you absolutely are. Yeah. That was what they questioned about you in the first place.
I'm gonna hop in the driver's seat.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm not. I'm heading
On foot.
on foot.
Yeah. Sure. No problem.
I'm
You
a,
heading on foot.
I'm
So I'm gonna try to navigate my way at least to stay more than 10 feet away from people.
Absolutely. You first you reach the gate. The same guard is like, "Welcome to Kamordah. What brings you here?
Here to me, friends. You saw them earlier.
Why did you guys not come in at the same time? This is not making sense. You guys are making my job hard. I see a lot of people during the day. I'm very busy.
So if anything, isn't it just more job security for you? I'll see you later, bud.
Welcome to Kamordah."
And
He
then
just gave us like, man,
and
just
then
go.
with my telepathic link with Eep, I just allow him to
Yeah.
um fucking lead me, and then I'm also using his perception to also see like the most least populated route as well.
Yeah, you're getting there. It's gonna take you a little bit like longer to kind of just like because you're also like staying in one spot at certain
Mhm.
times. You're kind of playing it off like, oh, look at that. This is different. I haven't been here just to keep your distance from people.
Yep.
And while Eep's up there, he does actually spot the group
All right.
heading back to the cart.
Um,
Like your
at the
group.
moment, so
You
yeah,
saw yeah.
at the moment that he sees them, is there anybody around me?
No. No.
All right, so I'm gonna stop there and I'm gonna let him know. Listen, I'm stopping right here. Go get their attention and bring them back this way.
Absolutely. Eep flies off, and our semi-drunk group. You see
God.
a manic raven just flying, doing more work than he's ever had to do before, just gliding through the air. You see Eep just like runs straight into Dick, just boop, just pops him
Oh,
real quick, and like you hear Eep just like he's just trying to point you in the direction.
So I'm gonna have him also talk to Mousecule and see if it's easier for them
They
two
know
to
each other.
talk.
Uh,
Because I know Mousecule has more like human-like features when it comes to his personality. So I'm gonna
yeah,
see
I
if
think
he could
I
translate a
think
little bit.
your familiar can only communicate with you though.
But they're both animals.
could I
Technically,
could I
familiars
speak
are
to
not
it?
animals.
Oh,
They are
what?
they're creatures pulled from other planes to do
They're
this stuff.
treating Eep as like a bird that just happens to be magical.
He is a bird and he is magical, but he's not like a bird. He's more like I think he was celestial. You made him. He's a celestial bird.
Oh, damn. Plus, Mousy was drunk.
Yeah, Moscow ain't gonna fucking know. Moscow be drunk. He's like, hello everyone.
So I'm just
For
gonna.
the whole.
So I think what
That's a
Eep would
pretty
do.
bird.
I think what Eep would do was probably peck Dick
Yeah.
on the top of the head, and
Pow,
then
pow.
like fly off a little bit, come back, peck ahead, fly
Yeah.
off a little bit, so he could like, hey, follow me, fuckers.
You know this is the follow me sign.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, Dick is gonna follow. He's gonna grab James and
Yeah.
kind of like lead them.
Why is he pecking my rack? What's going on? Oh, this is spinning. I don't. It's a lot for me. Really was worth that 50 gold.
Uh,
I have a question.
go for it.
When you're drunk, can a potion stop you from being drunk, or do you need something that stops like poison to stop being drunk?
It would be more like an antitoxin that you would need to
Okay.
stop being poisoned.
Okay.
Yeah, or there are other ways to do it, like lesser restoration can cure your poison if you
Hmm,
wish.
good to know.
My bad.
Hold down. I
Hold
got
it
the
down.
back
Hold
card in
it
my
down.
pocket, yo.
Yeah. It after a little bit of time there, Navi, you do see your group start heading to you. You see Dick carrying James and Mousecule.
Damn it! What the hell?
Oh, hey, buddy.
Yes.
It's
That'll-
been a minute.
It's
What are you
literally
doing in the city?
Deez has been captured.
Huh?
Deez has been captured. I saw Jaraz.
Oh,
Well, Eep saw Jaraz. He's with the fucking Draconian Knights guys.
oh, it's time.
It's time. I need you to snap out of it as quickly as you can.
Dick, please put me down.
Picture Dick just like put him down. Like you ever pick up a baby, you put try to put them down, they go like all noodly.
He's gonna
I'm,
put him down. Yeah. How about that?
He's gonna noodle. Yeah, I'm gonna noodle to the floor for a second. I'm gonna stand up. Navi, you mind? There's like a little waist thing, like a little utility belt on his right hand side. There's that fourth thing.
I go
Put
straight
that
to
in
it.
my left hand.
I go straight to it. I find it, put it in his bag.
I click the button 3 times. Something I haven't really mentioned, and I like press it to my chest, and I cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Okay. You are now fine.
This guy got a fucking EpiPen.
You got an EpiPen?
Yeah, I was like, he got an anti-drug EpiPen.
All right. Okay. Cool. It's game time. Let's do this shit.
Yeah. As soon as you say let's do this shit, we cut back to D's. D's, they did knock you out after a while. Not gonna say it's a health point knockout, but they did like incapacitate you in a way. And when you wake up in a place that is very fucking hot.
Okay.
It feels the same intensity of heat that the basement did, but it's a different as now like you're in the corner, like very, very securely tied up. And you see like everybody walking around kind of looking to it looks like they're here to explore. Like there's like a lot of exploration gear. Uh as you would see that same huge fucking dude, a huge cloaked figure, uh rocking around with a bunch of dragonborns and someone you probably think yeah, you'd probably recognize as Jaraz walking around with this group of people. Working with them completely. It's just like, yeah. He's as off as you would imagine. So he's like muttering on his dress, like, yes, yes, yes. All right, gotta do it. Yes, yes, yes. We gotta go. Yeah, this way, that way. Yeah, uh-huh. What do you need? All right, cool. Uh-huh. This will lead to the end. The end is coming. The end is the beginning. Uh, and, and like just him muttering under his breath shit. As he's like
Why does he say this stuff?
like facially, he's like very calm. So he's like saying this, yes, yes, of course. Like it's almost as if he doesn't know that he's saying it at this point. And you see you see Big Nasty over here. Uh he looks back, he's like, oh, she's awake. Uh you two sit her up. And like these two dragonborns just like grab you and just like sit you up. And you see he like kneels down, kind of like squats down to your face. And he's just like, now you're gonna tell me what you're doing following us. Why did you break into our place?
I'm not. Am I taped? Like, is my mouth taped still, or I'm
When
just
he did
knocked out?
that, he did like the movie thing where he like
Okay.
lets you talk.
First of all, ow. Second of all, nobody was following you, bro. No woman know who you are. I legit had to use the bathroom.
Staying with
Also,
that
it's hot.
story,
Can I get some water?
staying with that story is going to get you killed.
Okay, one, not a story. Two, I was not following you. If I was following you, I would have knocked on the front door the first time.
He like gets up. She's not going to talk.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Wrap her mouth up again. um, he looks over at Jaraz and he's like, "You could take care of her. We don't have any use for her anymore."
Okay, it's cool. What else? We got this.
Back to you guys. Over. You guys head over to this house. I'm imagining not much of what are we doing to approach this place.
So I sent Eep up
I
ahead
fight.
to get like a scout on things.
Nothing.
All right. So I'm letting them know like, hey, so far nothing.
Cool. Lead me to the house. Lead me right to the front door.
I'm going right to the fucking front door.
Yeah.
I'm going to thieves' tools. I'm gonna like pop them into existence.
Guidance.
And thieves' tools the front door.
Give me that check.
$25.
25.
It's plus
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
No, it's 27.
It's 27 with plus 11. Click. Door opens.
I click the door open. I make sure that it's open. And I like turn it for a second. And I knock. And as soon as it's like kick.
Yeah, you kick the front door. Door.
No knock warrant, but with the knock.
Like,
Door
Nick,
smashes in.
Blah, kick that bitch open.
Absolutely.
Runs out.
You kick the door in. Nothing.
Oh, it seems that there's some people in here that would like to take half-orc people and love to be secretive about it. I'd love to see you.
Oh my god. Actually,
Giant.
hold up. Actually, you
James
should
is fucking tired. I remember you used to be the one like, we should be cautious. Let's pay attention.
okay. Yeah.
Let's
No,
think.
definitely nothing. Nothing you hear at all. I say you would see signs of a struggle in here because I'm pretty sure D's would not like just leg kicking everywhere around like the tables are like flowers just broken everywhere, just broken table legs and shit.
I turn back to my party. Follow my lead or don't. Your options. I'm gonna keep moving forward, Resident Evil style, just
Yeah.
looking, following the trail.
As you come in, there's like a living room area and a door kind of to like the back, to the back left. There's like a kitchen area to the right, and then there's like the hallway and the staircase that goes up, and the hallway with the door to the right.
I'm gonna pay attention to like where the struggle, like where we could tell the struggle was happening.
Give me a survival check.
Survival check.
14.
Okay.
60.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dick. Where's your survival check at, Dick?
Yeah. Hit a natural 20 real quick, my guy.
Okay.
Works.
Not a lot of places can go. The door in the hallway looks pretty good. Looks like that's the most likely place, considering the signs of struggle aren't really anywhere else other than in that path.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
Outside of the 1, 2, 3, 5 of us that are outside, how many consciousness do I notice on the other side of that door? It should be anything within 30 feet.
Most probe. You can also present thinking creatures you can't see. Nothing.
But Dick, he
So
had his mask on.
so that's what like,
So
hey, hold up. I don't sense anything on the other side of this door.
Not within 30 feet.
Damn, it must be a big ass room.
I'm still
Well,
gonna
there's a staircase that goes down. So like,
staircase that goes down, huh?
yeah.
Actually, wait, hold on. Is it unlocked?
It's not unlocked. Like it's very much locked. But my funny thing is like if you kick it, it's like the door goes the other way. The door
I'm
opens out
gonna
towards you.
out towards me. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, is it locked?
Yeah, it's
Like
locked.
it was gonna. Okay. Two options. I could these tools. I could shoot the damn hinges off.
I just kick it open.
If you want, you could just
I'm
like
gonna
tear it open if you wish.
I
gonna
try to
move out
like
the way.
Give me an
I try
athletics
to
check if you just want to like rip the door. Like fuck your thieves tools. Like,
That's not very Macho Man Randy Savage of
yeah, it's not very plus ultra of you, bro.
I
It
thought
ain't
that
work.
would be good. I'm like, the door probably have like what, a 5?
I mean, to like rip the door open is good. Like he was off by one. Like, like to rip the door
Wait,
open.
can I get some Flash of Genius?
Not after
Is
knowing
it
that.
too late?
Not after knowing
Damn,
that.
you're right. You're right. You got it. Okay, so thieves tools. Let's get it.
Yeah, they give me a thieves tools check.
We good. 22.
Yeah, 22 is fine. Like click. Yeah, poop. Open door.
Gonna
Staircase.
open it.
Staircase.
Nah.
Staircase goes down. Yeah.
Gonna throw it. I see it. I've been getting ignored.
Yeah. You head downstairs. First of all, very fucking hot down here. First thing that hits you guys that it is quite heated, which makes sense considering what you know about the places here. Uh, but you're also met with that same regular looking basement that Dee's saw when she first got down there. You guys can give me investigation checks as you look around the room.
This is scary-ish because I'm rewatching Brotherhood and I'm on the episode where Maze is doing some investigating.
Flash of Genius for Dick Blood.
There's no need. He rolled a nat 20.
Oh, he rolled a nat 20? All right, never mind. You got it.
That's a nat 20. Okay. Woo. Dick Blood. You
All
with
the
your
people.
master investigating skills.
He's Dick Tracy today.
The only person who isn't either completely fucked up or has COVID is you. and, and you know for a fact that they can't do this without your expertise. So you look around with all you have. This is it. It's D's. You got to find D. You can't just lose D's. That doesn't work like that. And you search and you are tearing this fucking place apart. I mean, everything about it is fucked up. You move a curtain from around the wall, and there isn't a tunnel there right now, but you could tell somebody plugged up a big hole that was here in a rush. Um, you know that this would be the only direction they'd be able to go. You know, somebody magically was able to plug up the hole after they moved through it. Somebody did this recently. You know that shit for a fact. You can see it, you can sense it. It's fucking with you. There's a problem.
uh um, Kiss is gonna tell everything what he um
Uh,
Gonna
how do we get through?
How do you get through? Okay. Uh, magic this shit out. How do you clear a path?
Uh, is there some sort of check? Like,
I'm trying to look at what kind of spells you have to help you
uh,
out, or spells, or
I,
tools, or anything, any kind of creative way to get through this. I will say, because it has been, um, it was hastily done. That's not going to be hard to kind of get through here. You just need a method that which you're going to stick with. So I'm looking for out of the box creativity, something that you got. If you had a grenade, this would have been a good time for it.
uh,
uh,
Oh, well,
let's
um,
I mean,
see.
I'm
There's
good
a
at
couple
figuring out
ways I
weird
could
things
go
like
about
this.
this.
I'm sure you have tools to go about this, which is why I'm like, just tell me how you're doing it.
I have, let's see, something that has caught my eye. When we were first starting the session today, I was looking over my items requiring attunement, and normal news just so happened to be on the list. And I
Yeah,
was like, that would consider it magical.
it is magical.
Option A. Option B, something a little more personal. I would be looking more in the space. Could I see to another side?
No, not right now. Not until you start clearing some shit out. I would say that if you gave me I'm gonna say this is with the nat 20 that Dick got. Dick is definitely going to like tap the wall a little bit to see, and like tap all around the wall. It's not like completely filled up. You could tell that for sure. This is definitely something that maybe the entrance and maybe a little bit into it has been clogged up, but it's not like the entire tunnel has been undone. So you think that you need to just break in. You need to find a way to break this shit down.
Or I could try just throw a spell at it. I'm gonna try option A. I'm gonna take normal news off my back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just start shooting the things that are blocking it.
absolutely. Yeah. Um, like with just repeated shots over and over again, boom, 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 like those blows. You start to like make chips in it, and like over and over. Because it's not like part of the wall. It's very, how to put it. It's hard for this to be set the way it is, considering how muddy it is up top. So everything would be almost like harder mud down here. So you could definitely like get through it, and it takes you a little while. Like people stand back and are just like, "What's up?"
I was thinking, I was just like, this is taking too long. I'm gonna like put it away. Pick up the
That is the
all-purpose
thing
tool.
with that. It's like you could do it, but it will take time.
It's like this is taking too long. Then I pull out the all-purpose tool,
Uh-huh.
set it to Eldritch Blast, and just start blasting the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, you start blasting the walls. It'll get done fast. It's still gonna take some time. While you're doing it, but after a while, you do definitely get through, and it does reveal a steaming hot tunnel, a very narrow steaming hot tunnel that leads.
Real quick, has Eep seen anything outside of the house?
No, no, nothing. I wouldn't say no. I just say nothing like abnormal, just regular. Everything's going on.
We're still clear on the outside, guys.
It's good enough for me. I'm gonna be the first to walk through the tunnel, gun Resident Evil style.
Yeah, it is a narrow path, so this would be like single file as you walk through this tunnel. Which is the first time we've ever had. The first time this campaign we've dealt with marching order. Weirdly enough, as common as that is in D&D, is the first time we've ever been dealing with it. So if James is in front, who is behind James?
Me.
Okay, you got it. Uh, you guys make your way through this tunnel. It is, you guys feel like the sweat coming down your face as you're walking through this. As it is like claustrophobic in here, and also just fucking hot. And you can see like drag marks here as well. Like as you're walking through, like something that recently got dragged through. D's.
I'm a fighter, man.
You got dragged through. I would say give me perception check, all of you.
The mission is find these.
23.
23. Okay. Um, you would with a 23, you would hear I think you'd hear voices that are you'd no, you definitely hear voices as you approach closer to the exit. You would hear voices that seem to be aware that something was coming from the tunnel, like hearing the gunshots, basically, like hearing all the shots that happened beforehand. Uh, so it's not like you would have like a surprise factor as you're heading in.
James, be careful. I hear them. I think they know we're coming. We need to prep right now.
It's like you see James is like over your shoulder. Well, at least you see in front of him. He's like, where are the voices coming from? As he's like pointing his all-purpose tool forward.
The other,
Yeah.
right at the end of this tunnel.
So there is an end of the tunnel coming up, which is also blocked off. You've been walking for a while. I'll just say this wasn't like a short trip. Walking for a while. Yeah, you can proceed to try to break it down if you wish.
It's the same deal.
I'm a hold of action.
Same deal, yeah.
I'm a hold of action. So
Any help would be appreciated. If you have anything magical, please feel free to let it over to this side of this barricade, and let's do this as quickly as possible because the time might be of the essence here.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to both you, Navi, and any other NPCs that are behind me.
Oh,
Literally anything magical.
well, I got cord on my side, and I got this dagger. Right?
I pulled the spear out, and
Okay.
I also hold the action. So as soon as we breach this wall on the other side, I'm gonna cast command on whoever I see.
Okay. That'd be the case.
Oh God, I didn't like that smirk.
Okay.
All right, let me start making my new character.
So you gonna blow this open now?
Just gonna start.
Yeah. As you do that, and it reveals like more and more of what is in this room at the moment. These. In the corner where you're at, Jaraz comes over, and he is very much like, yeah, you need to be taken care of. You need to be taken care of. And he takes
Not
out
knowing. Yeah.
he takes out like a little pouch, and he has like a little syringe.
I'm like,
And
no.
he's like, look. It doesn't have to be that bad.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't have to be that bad. If you take it, look, just accept it, and then you'll be more inclined to talk to us. You see, this will just ease you up a little bit, okay? Just ease you up a little bit. Give me an insight check.
And I was wondering, can I like now? Like, I'm trying to say Jaraz, but I don't know if you'll be able to tell if I'm trying to say his name.
Oh, hmm.
Jaraz. Or I'm gonna keep saying his name until I'm just gonna keep saying it, and maybe I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna just like keep trying to turn my head or something, or I will try to take the tape off my mouth as I keep saying his name, even if
Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
rubbing it off.
Okay. You just say it. I think you like get a little bit out. He's like, I think when your insight didn't get much, as he's very hard to read. And he's just like
Your boy is bugging.
when he gets when he finally hears, I think, what you're trying to say, He goes, yeah, yeah, that was my name. That was my name. Um, yeah, that's what. That was my name.
Navi.
Um,
Mhm.
I should do this right now. And he
Navi.
like he like
Mhm.
holds you still, and like right when he's up, uh, that's when you knock down the wall completely. And the first scene you see is him with his syringe going down at D's.
I'm just wiggling as much as I can.
Well,
So I'm in there, right?
You have eyes on him.
Command at fucking third level. I'm trying to. How many people are in there?
I believe it is. It would just be him. Just be him with D's.
Then command at first level.
Man, that first level. Um.
And I'm giving him a 2.
Okay.
Damn.
That's a failure.
And
Navi to the rest.
I go, stop.
Like right or out of your arm, and he just stops, and you see him like look back at the group, and you're met with a very crazed version of your friend that you've known. And as he looks at you with a stare that he's never looked at you before, he goes, "Who are you people?" And that's where we're gonna end the session today.
I was gonna look
Oh
at the
shit.
we about to jump him. We about to jump him. He about to get stomped out. It's about to be 105. Let's get it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
stomp him out
Who
and
the
hopefully
answers? We just gonna
for
clap
his
it. Yeah,
memories.
yeah, yeah.
Well, that's our session. A little shorter. We kind of had like an incomplete group here. We're gonna have an incomplete group because sadly Galloway is gonna be very busy uh fixing up her life in the best possible way, because once this is over everything's gonna be so peachy. But it's a fucked up process. Until then, if you've ever moved across states, then you'll probably understand it. But yeah, that was our session for today. A little taste of Kamordah, in both a literal and you know, figurative sense. Very different vibe from Rexington, which is what I kind of wanted. It's a different vibe, like a different like. It's not at like it's obviously there are little political elites here, but it's not as a fucked up web as Rexington is, where everybody can get you killed over there. So yeah, this is our introductory session to our Kamordah arc. And I hope you'll stick around to watch us as we delve deeper down the wine glass.